welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina van der Voort and this is Croatia Vibes. So if you like Croatia or you want to hear a lot about Croatia or learn a lot about Croatia, this is the channel to be. Subscribe and click the notification bell so that you're going to be the first person to be notified whenever I upload a video. Today I'm going to talk about reasons why I like raising kids in Croatia, and this is going to interest you if you have a family or if you're thinking to moving in Croatia and you would like to have kids in this wonderful country. So the first reason is that it is really, really amazing that when you have kids, then you have long maternity leaves. I think Croatia is the only country that I know that gives first-time mothers a whole year of maternity leave to go and take care of their kids. The most amazing thing is that if you are employed for some times already and you have the third child, so the first child you get 1 year maternity leave, the second child 1 year maternity leave, but if you have the third child, then here is the amazing news. You're going to get 3 years maternity leave. Just you and your baby taking care of your kids' needs, also the other two and the new baby. So then you're going to have full 3 full years to take care of your child. I don't know anywhere else in the world that a new mother is given that long time to be able to take care of their children. So I think it is really amazing. Even me, now I have 3 kids. I have 3 wonderful boys. So I'm here at home for the past 2 years. So I have 1 year remaining to go back to work. Luckily, I have my own company, so I can just go back to work whenever I need after the 3 years, and I get paid for by the state. So it pays me just for being a mother, and I stay at home. I take care of my kids. Although I don't get a full amount, I don't get a full salary like what I will get if I was working for my company. But it is better. It is better than nothing. It is better than going back to work and then you have 3 little children or your children just without anybody taking care of them. So I find it wonderful that I can have 3 years to take care of my children and I still get paid by the state. That is really amazing. Amazing. I don't think I can get that one anywhere else. Something else, reason number two why I like bringing up children in Croatia or raising my kids in Croatia is that the tuition fee, there is no tuition fee in primary school and also in secondary school. So my children, if they decide to go to the government schools or the public schools, they just study for free. It's really, really amazing for me, considering that I grew up in Kenya, and in Kenya we really had to pay for every single school, every single class I went to. I had to pay the tuition fee since primary to high school and also to the university. But here, really, you don't have to pay anything. I find that amazing because then you can be rest assured that your children are going to go to school, they're going to get the basic education, and they're also going to get educated just for free. So this is really, really amazing for me, and I love it. I really love it. Then I can concentrate on other pressing issues or important issues. Something else I like about bringing up kids in Croatia is that there are plenty of playgrounds. Literally every county you go, it's a rule in Croatia that each and every county or a village should have a playground. So whenever there is a village with people, residents living around that village, it should have a playground. So that is a rule in Croatia. I find that incredible. I find that amazing that I can just take to my children to the park and they're able to interact with other children. They're able to play with all the facilities that are there, and they are all for free. So then I find that amazing. I really don't know how to explain it because from where I come from, there are no public playgrounds. Everything else is paid for. Like you will find playgrounds in restaurants or in the shopping malls, but you have to pay for them. here in Croatia is like really just something that everybody takes for granted. But for me, I don't take it for granted because I know it is really important. It is nice. And you also find there in the playgrounds, there are benches where parents can sit, and also very beautiful trees, a lot of amazing, wonderful flowers. It is really amazing. This country is amazing. And children can play with each other as you watch them play, and maybe as you have a small chat with your friend or with somebody else that you meet in the park. You can also make friends as a person. Like for me, because I'm new in this country, then I can be able to make friends just by going to the park, taking my kids to the playground. Then my children are able to meet other children from different backgrounds. I am also able to meet the parents. Then it's really a win-win situation because I can really make some new friends, and I really love that. And the kids can make new friends. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing, my friends. Something else, another reason number 4 is that I really like that this place is safe for children, because you find that children can just walk themselves to school, even as young as 7 years old, or as young as 8 years old. They can walk themselves to school as long as the school is not so far, maybe 15 minutes or 10 minutes from your house. They can just walk to school without any worries, because there are no people who are looking to kidnap children here. There are no people who are looking to, do very evil things to children. So people here in this country, I've been to Zagreb. I've lived in Zagreb for 10 months, and I've now lived here in this village for more than 5 years. So you find people are always happy and friendly to children. They see children as their future generation. So everybody is really willing to help out children, or also just take care of children in general. So then you find that people here, they don't have those, they're not so many horror stories of what you hear in other countries or in other places that children are done for, and then you really wonder what world we are living in. Croatia is really safe, safe. I think one of the safest countries for small children to grow up in. And I really love the fact also, there are no drugs, especially if you live in small villages like where I live. Then there are no drugs, no hard drugs. And you find that is really nice as a parent to know that your children are going to grow up in a safe environment, where they're not going to be introduced into these hard drugs or other things that are not really good for a well-being of a child, or of anybody for that matter. So you find that, yes, of course, you can't say that the whole country doesn't have drugs. Drugs exist, but not just in small villages or in small towns. Like for example, where I live, we have only it is a town of about 3,000 people. So then you find it is really nobody's even thinking about any hard drug. The hardest drug you can find in this town or in this city is marijuana, nothing else. So you find that people really here, they're growing up, and children are growing up to be very nice, honest people, just like the people in this country. So then you find that it is really a safe environment to bring up children. So that is one of other reasons that I really like bringing up children in this country. Another reason number 5, is that the nature of this country is amazing. Wherever you go in this country, whether you decide to move to the coast, or you decide to live in the inland like me in Croatia, you'll find that this country is full of nature, is amazing. It has very dramatic landscapes, rivers, the ocean, a lot of things. I mean, you cannot get short of nature in this country. You can just walk into the woods, and you get to enjoy the fresh air from the forest, and you, even the children are also encouraged to play outside, to play with the nature, to go outside and get themselves dirty. It is not everywhere like the gardens are full of stones or what. Here children are encouraged to play, children are encouraged to make a walk in the forest. You get to discover different plants, you get to discover different leaves. So then this is one thing I can't take for granted, because in most developed countries you find that that is like something that it doesn't exist anymore. You find it is something that is really strange for other people. So then I find it very nice here that children can enjoy this kind of nature. Something else I like to about living and bringing up children in Croatia is that it is really pocket friendly, so it is cheap. If you are somebody who is on a budget, and maybe in your own countries, because I've seen some people even live in other developed countries, and you find that they can barely survive with 1,000 euros or 1,000 pounds. You can come here with 1,000 pounds and you can live in a very nice house, maybe rent a house, and you can also be able to cater for your family with the same 1,000 pounds, in terms of providing food and shelter and everything else that you need as a family, especially if you have a small family of maybe 2 kids and you and your husband or your wife. Then you find it is a very pocket friendly country. It is cheap, you don't need a lot of money to survive in this country. And then people are very warm, people are welcoming, they are always making homemade things like sausages, as some people also have their own kitchen gardens, so they will be able to share with you their food. So you find that it is really pocket friendly, it is really nice, and amazing. It's an amazing country. So what do you think? Would you move to Croatia? Would you think about bringing up your children in Croatia or raising your children in Croatia? Give me your thoughts in the comments below, and I see you in the next one.